Very good. I'm going to share my screen. You all see the screen? Okay.
Yes.
Good. Okay. Chale, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. So last time what we did was pronouns. And in pronouns, very quick revision of what we did. We said that pronouns are one of the most important subjects in the Arabic language, and they appear almost in every line of the Quran, in one way or the other. So there are two forms of pronouns we said. One is called the independent pronouns, and the other ones are the dependent pronouns. Independence pronouns sometimes are also called attached pronouns, and dependent are also called detached. Detached pronoun. Take up, uncle. Assalamu alaikum, uncle. Right. So
Assalamu alaikum. Sorry, I was a bit late, Dr. Saab.
Walaikum assalam. I hope all well, uncle.
Ji, alhamdulillah. Let me call you, forget it. Dile umeed thoda hai kisi de.
Right.
Allah will understand. Shams will understand.
We all were missing you. That's why.
Kaise ho? Theek ho na?
Alhamdulillah, uncle. Very well.
Alhamdulillah.
Sunday I had to make my own tea today and breakfast. So.
You're lucky that you had to make it today only.
Is it that bad? Oh dear.
Times have changed, uncle.
Yeah.
Right. So we're just doing a very quick revision of what we did last time. And inshallah, in the end of the class, I have a small video to show, which may be of interest to you as well, because it has a relationship with mathematics.
Inshallah.
Right. So, all right. We said last time pronouns are of two types, independent and dependent pronouns. Some few things about pronouns are across both of these categories, but some things are quite strict to one category only. For example, in the case of independent pronouns, we said this pronouns are always rafa. They're always rafa. They are never in any different status whenever they are independent. We also said that the pronouns are always non-flexible, meaning they look the same in any shape and form. That effectively means you don't look at the ending sound or ending combination to find their status. That's not something that applies to them. So they are non-flexible. They are always and always rafa. Okay. So these are two major things that we did last time very quickly, and we did 6 of them in the beginning, and we did start with the third person, somebody who's not present there, right? So he, she, they, them, and so on, right? So I want to make sure that you all are comfortable with those 6, and you all have managed to, really solidify them in your mind. Is that
just one question? Is this the correct one? Independent is attached pronoun and dependent is detached, or is it the opposite way?
It's opposite. Thanks for spotting, Tala. Sorry. Yeah, that's correct. Thank you. Yes, independent are detached and dependent are attached. Right. So the 6 pronouns that we did last time, are we all comfortable? Can you say them out loud without looking at them from your mind? Are you at that point, at this point? Shall we do a very quick round table just to see if everyone is comfortable with them? Because that's very important. Okay, so let's just randomly do it, Uncle. Let's just say the 6 pronouns and then
yeah, okay. Huwa, humma, hum, hiya, humma, hunna.
Very good, excellent. And I'm assuming that you know the meanings of them as well.
Yes.
Huwa is he and huma is them both, and so on.
Yep.
Right.
Yep.
Okay, so Umar bhai, you are on my list next.
जी अस्सलाम वालेकुम हुआ हुमा हुम हिया हुमा हुन्ना
Very good. So Vikas bhai, you are the next one on the list.
Huwa huma hum. Hiya huma hunna.
Very good. I like your hunna. Tala, you are on the list. Tala. Okay, Shams
आवाज
bhai.
आ रही है?
All right, Tala, back. Yes.
हुआ हुमा हुम हिया हुमा हुन्ना.
Very good. Shams bhai.
ताला भाई अगर तरन्नुम के साथ हो जाता तो अच्छा था, लेकिन चले। हुआ
सोचा
हुमा
यही था.
हुम हुआ हुमा हुम हिया हुमा हुन्ना।
अच्छा, शुरू उन्होंने तरन्नुम के साथ किया था, लेकिन साथ ही टोन डाउन कर दिया। शुरू ऐसे लगा था ये तरन्नुम है पूरा। हिया
Right. Mustafa.
Yeah. Huwa humma hum, hiya humma hunna.
Very good. And Suhaib.
Huwa huma hum, hiya huma hunna.
Excellent. Excellent. So that is what we did last time, right? So we did masculines and feminines. We said the first line is masculine and the second line is feminine. That's what we did. Today we want to fill this up completely, and it's easy. It's not super difficult. And inshallah, then you have all the pronouns, and that will allow us to go further in the studies of the Arabic a lot more. Once we are done with the pronoun, we'll go back to the idafa studies and we apply the pronoun to the idafa studies, and then you will see how much it opens up for you, inshallah. Okay. Right. So this is all third person. All third person. Just remember that. Let me make it different in one way or the other. All of this is third person. Let me mark it light gray. Now we're going to do the second person now. Second person is you. Right? In English, if you were to say these pronouns in singular, pair, and plural, they are he, they, she, they, and then it's you. That's how it is in English, right? So in English, you have one you that applies to singular, pair, and plural. But in Arabic, it's different. So similar to the previous one, we will do first masculine here, and then we will do the feminine here. Okay. And we'll just fill up this table and inshallah take things from there. So huwa huma hum, hiya huma hunna. The first one, masculine singular, is anta. You might have heard this pronoun quite a lot in the Quran. Anta, mark it black. Okay. Anta is you. Okay. Huwa huma hum, hiya huma hunna, anta. And when you're saying anta, you're talking about somebody standing in front of you and you're talking to that individual, you, anta. Then you have, we'll do the practice. Antuma. Antuma is you too, you too. Or you both. Shall I say you both, just to be consistent with the previous one? You both. Okay. Anta antuma. Huwa huma hum, hiya huma hunna, anta antuma. Right? And so you see the anth part is common across these pronouns. Alif, noon, and ta. This is common across. It's the meme alif that creates the difference. Okay. Anta antuma. And the third one is antum. That would be you all. Okay, so that's the difference. Anta, antuma, antum. So you see the ant is common. Once you know anta, you can produce the others. The second one has meme with alif, and the third one has just a meme. Okay. Anta, antuma, antum. So let's unmute yourselves, sing along, produce that tarannum, Shamsbai, that you were saying, and just practice this little bit. First, I would like you to say, let's say 4 or 5 times these 3, anta, antuma, antum, and then let's do a drill from the very beginning all the way to the antum. Right? Let's try that. I'll give you a minute to just practice on your own before we can do it together. And this is the only way to learn the drill we have to do. Huwa huma hum, hiya huma hunna, anta antuma antum. Huwa huma hum, hiya huma hunna, anta antuma antum. He, they, both, they. She, they, both, they. You, both, you all. All right, so let's do one small exercise just so we can help each other remember them. Just tell me what was you. Anyone?
Anta.
Was anta. Correct. Right, it's a bit too small. Let's say you. What was you all?
Antum.
Antum. Right? Antum. Antum. Okay, and then of course the last one, which is you both.
Antuma.
Antuma. Okay. Antuma. Anta, antum, anta, antuma, antum. Right? So if I randomly test you, let's say I want to know they both, feminine. Feminine.
Huma.
Antuma.
Hunna.
Huma.
Yes, oh my God. Almost we have almost every option on the table.
Oh,
Humma.
Humma. Humma.
Pick one, Fahad bhai. Pick one. You pick one.
Right. So what was it?
Huma.
Huma. Huma. I know it's your favorite one, so you should remember it. So right. So what about the opposite of this, but in masculine? Say you both masculine.
Huma.
Antuma.
No, Huma.
Antuma.
Antuma.
Antuma. Okay, you both.
You.
Yeah.
You.
Now
We're
you're
talking
stuck
about
to
you
Huma.
now, right? Now you need to, Shamsbhai, you must leave Huma. That story is closed.
अरे फहद
You
भाई
are
क्या कर दिया आपने क्या कर दिया
You need to go to Antuma. Okay.
Shams bhai, you need to move on. Humma is gone.
I know it's hard, but still.
सर पठान की एक जबान होती है एक दफा दे दी तो दे दी
Right. How about gents? She.
Hiya.
Yeah. Very good. What about they all?
Hunna.
masculine
Antum.
or feminine
That is the laugh is intentional from my side. Of course, if
masculine
I
or
mark it
feminine
masculine, it's going to be different. Let's do the feminine one first. Okay.
Hunna.
What's that? Hunna.
Hunna.
Very good. antunna. How about you all?
أنتما
أنتما
أنتم
Antum.
أنتم
Antum. Now it's time to
Antum.
leave. Antuma. It's antum. Okay. Antum. Antum. Okay. I think the most easiest one. He.
هو
Anta.
Huwa.
Hua. Okay, sorry. I'm sorry. Yeah.
Don't forget the second person and the third person.
Yeah.
Every time you're listening to ant, you're saying you,
Okay.
right? Ant is you. It's the second person. So let's do the you.
أنت
Anta. Right? So huwa, huma, hum, hiya, huma, hunna, anta, antuma, antum. Who wants to volunteer to just say it out loud? Anyone? And mistakes are allowed.
Hua huma hum, hiya huma hunna, anta antuma antum.
Very good. Next, volunteer.
يا هيا هما هم
Huwa,
هي
huma, hum.
sorry هو هما هم هي هما هن أنت أنتما أنتم.
Very good. Anyone?
Shall I?
Next.
Yeah, I can go.
Go ahead.
अब तरन्नुम के साथ आते हैं हुआ हुमा हुम हिया हुमा हुन्ना अंत अंतुमा अंतुम.
Good. Good.
Mashallah.
Sir,
Nice
you are
one.
natural. Talaba, you are natural.
सर वो क्या नाम है वो जो आया था क्या लिए माय हार्ट इज गॉन वो क्या था यार वो जो
I'm impressed ke how you managed Tarannum and Huma together.
एग्जैक्टली बस शम्स भाई के पीछे पीछे.
अरे सर आप तो शर्मिंदा कर दिया. मैं तो अभी आपको चाहत फतेह अली खान बोलने वाला था. मैंने कहा छोड़ो.
Chalo ji, who's next?
I will go.
Okay, Kazbhai.
You go. Huwa huma hum, hiya huma hunna, anta antuma antum.
Excellent, excellent. G, anyone from Sohaib, Uncle and Umar?
Yes, I can go.
I can
هو
go. I can go. Huwa huma hum, hiya huma hunna, anta antuma antum.
Excellent, excellent. G, anyone? Uncle, if you're not comfortable, Uncle, it's also fine.
No, I'll have a go. Huwa, huma, hum, hiya, huma, hunna, anta, antuma, antum.
Absolutely beautiful. Fantastic. Sohaib,
هو هما هم هي هما هن أنت أنتما أنتم.
amazing. MashaAllah. Very good. Very good. Now I'm going to give you. Okay, let me. If you had to choose between two sounds, let's say I'm just trying an experiment here. So if you have to choose between two sounds, one is the ah sound, and the one is the e sound. Which sound would you assign to feminine gender?
E.
E.
Even in Urdu, it's ladka, ladki, banda, bandi. Yeah.
I mean, there's no logic behind this. It's just my random experiment I'm running in this. So if you were to choose between these two sounds, which one sounds more feminine to you? Ah or E?
Ah.
Feminine.
How many think ah sounds feminine? And who thinks it's more E or who thinks it's more ah?
I am ah.
You're ah. Okay. Umar is also ah. Rest is E?
I am E. Yeah.
Okay. And majority are neutrals, which are okay. So the reason I did that was just trying to create a logic for you, is because the difference between anta and the feminine is just this a and e sound. So what you do here is you just say anti, which is you feminine, which is you feminine. E sound is generally just like you see here is ya. Yeah. Just like here, there's a ya sound. Ya sound is generally more equated towards feminine sounding type of sound. Like wo karti hai, wo karta hai, right? E and a.
Fahad bhai, I can
That's
see when we are obviously learning about Arabic, as I gave you the example that in Urdu, I and E is quite easy to resemble. But in Arabic, we take a sound to make a word feminine. So probably that's why there is a
Not
sort of
always.
feeling. Not
There is
always.
no,
But, yeah.
there is no general rule. But I
Yeah.
just, as I said in the beginning, it's just a random experiment that
Yeah.
failed
Okay.
utterly.
Absolutely. So
so,
for an Urdu speaking person, I think E
yes.
goes to feminine.
Yes, most of the times, yes. So the difference between you masculine and you feminine is anti and anta. That's it. The good news is antuma is the same.
Yes.
Okay? Antuma is the same. And what about the last one? What you're doing is you're basically replacing the ha with ant. You're replacing the ha with the ant. What you're saying is antu and then noon shadda alif. Antunna. That's what you're doing. Okay? So it's you all, feminine. Anti, antuma, antunna. So antunna is getting along the pattern of hunna, and antuma is the same, and anti is just a difference in the haraka in the end. Anta and anti. So anti, antuma, antunna. So let's try to look at these six together. Anta, antuma, antum, anti, antuma, antunna. Anta, antuma, antum, anti, antuma, antunna. Spend 30 seconds, 45 seconds here on this. Digest this. We'll do the same drill just to help remember them. Okay. Well, I have hopes from you. And now with Tarannum. Yeah. So let's before you start that. So let's do a small exercise just like before, just so it becomes a bit more comfortable for everybody. So I'm going to write down few. Okay. So you don't tell me right now. Okay. Don't tell me. Don't tell me right now. You all feminine. He, them, both masculine. They, not them, they both. Okay, feminine, you all feminine. Say she, and then say them. They both feminine. You both. All right. Okay. So let's go one by one. What was you feminine?
Yeah.
Anti.
Oh, sorry.
Anti.
Anti.
And you feminine. It's
Anti,
singular, right?
Anti.
Anti.
Mustafa was right.
Anti. You know, auntie is always you feminine. Remember that, right?
Vikas bhai,
Auntie
yaad
is
aaya
always-
kuch? वकास भाई को याद आ गया सर आंटी का जिक्र ना करें प्लीज वकास भाई
Sir, I don't know the context, but I have to.
प्लीज आप उसका जिक्र मत करें सर प्लीज
So you will remember that. So auntie is always you feminine, right? So whenever you're saying you, you're mapping you to ant. You is ant, okay? And then gender is going to tell you, is it going to be a or e? Right? So it's you feminine, it's anti. Okay? You all feminine.
Antuma. Oh, sorry.
Antunna.
Antunna.
Antunna. Antunna. When you said you all, whenever you're saying all, you're talking the plural. Right? And in plural, you have already done hunna, which is the third person. What you did is replace the ha with ant, because it's you. And it became antunna. Right? He.
Hua.
Hua. Very good. Yecha hua. All right. They both masculine.
Huma.
Huma. No
Huma.
shadda on the meme. Right?
Huma.
They feminine.
Hunna.
Hunna. This time I explicitly removed all, because they in English actually means plural. Right? You all feminine.
Antunna.
Yes, we did it on the first line. So she.
Anti.
Here.
Here.
No, it's here. Yeah. Sorry.
Here. Here. Very good. They both feminine.
Huma.
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 Very, very good. You both.
Antuma.
Antuma. What's the gender?
Same for both masculine
Same.
and feminine.
Antuma is same for masculine, feminine, and so is they both.
They both.
It's also same. So if you look at this entire table, this row is almost the same every time. Right in the middle. Huma, huma, antuma, antuma. Okay. So, tarannum. Huh? Let's try it. Let's try it. Let's try it.
Hua huma hum. Hiya huma hunna. Anta antuma antum. Anti antuma antum.
Antunna.
Antunna. Precis. Sorry.
Antunna. Very good. Very good.
Retake.
We'll have to
Excellent.
call him Malkai Tarannum from now on. Malkai.
वैसे एक बात है मैं शम्स वकास भाई जब पढ़ रहे थे ना तो वकास भाई की sound is very much similar to you remember the old song of Shaky and the guy the old man
Alan Fakir
Alan Fakir exactly Waqas bhai sounds very much like Alan Fakir.
Right. So Waqas bhai, it's your turn. Waqas bhai, it's your turn now.
Okay. Hua huma hum. Hiya huma hunna. Anta antuma antum. Anti antuma antunna.
Very
See?
good. Wow.
Hidden Malcolm Tara. Uncle, do you know Waqas bhai talent before?
Yes, I do. Yeah, he changed like the Arabs.
Uncle, our objective is that you tend to come to discover Waqas bhai even more in this class.
Oh, I know Waqas bhai very well. Thank you.
Uncle, अगर तला भाई is Malka Tarannum, what about कोयला पाकिस्तान? वकास भाई कोयल बोलूंगा उनको बुरा लगेगा तो कोयला बोल दिया.
Oh dear, yes. He's always a bit
Very
confused, his Waqas.
Huwa huma hum, hiya huma hunna, anta antuma antum, anti antuma antunna. Who wants to try next? Mistakes allowed, no problems.
हुआ हुमा हुम हिया हुमा हुन्ना अंता अंतुमा अंतुम अंती अंतुमा अंतुन्ना.
Fantastic, very good. Gee, Umar bhai, you want to take a shot?
Without Tarannum, please. Hua huma hum.
Tarannum is already engaged with Tala, so you can.
Nobody will surpass that, mashallah. Hua huma hum, hiya huma hunna, Anta, antuma, antum, anti, antuma, antunna.
Fantastic. Very good. Gee. Anyone, Uncle, Mustafa, Suhaib?
Yes,
If you
I
don't
can
want
go.
to, that's also fine. So,
Huwa huma hum. Hiya huma hunna. Anta antuma antum. Anti antuma antunna.
fantastic, fantastic. Any further? Or shall we move on?
Then pass.
Pass. Okay.
I think you're trying to get me
Mustafa?
off this course as quick as possible, Dr. Saab.
No, no, not at all.
These tables made me leave the last course.
I know, but these tables are, these tables are absolutely necessary. I know you'll do it. I don't expect everyone to just nail this down in the class. It's just, I think when we do collaboratively and we own the mistakes collaboratively and learnings collaboratively, I think that creates a more comfortable environment. And that's why I tend to do this. It's absolutely fine.
अगर आपको कवाली बताए ना वो मैं पढ़ दूंगा आपको अल्लाहू no problem. Waqas can join me as well.
Maybe in striving for wisdom someday.
Inshallah.
Uncle Ji आजकल is listening a lot the Mast Kalandar, the Mast Kalandar.
ये क्या जाने the Mast Kalandar.
Lahore Kalandar
Right.
is on top right now.
Now,
They play very well, yes.
I have a question for you.
Go on.
So I'm going to insert the row below it. Oops, this above. Insert below. Okay, I want you to tell me the 4 properties of the word anta. Anyone?
Rafa,
Rafa,
singular, feminine, common.
singular. Anta is feminine?
Masculine.
Yes, masculine, sorry.
Masculine and?
Yeah, feminine, common.
Common?
Yeah.
Are you
It's
sure?
No, it
ta
will be
marbuta.
proper. It will be proper.
It's end with ta
because
marbuta.
Pronouns are always proper.
Always proper.
I heard
Pronouns are
Sohaib
always
saying
proper.
something. Sohaib, you
Yeah.
were saying?
Yes, it's proper because it's a pronoun.
Pronouns are always
Always proper.
proper. When it comes to type, you're not thinking anything else. It's proper. Okay? And independent ones are always rafa. Always. So, antuma rafa to masculine proper. Antum rafa 3 plus masculine proper. Right? Anti rafa singular feminine proper. Antuma rafa to feminine proper. And antuna is rafa 3 plus feminine proper. Okay? You see, they're same, all of them. Here, 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 here. So masculine is matching to the masculine in any person, third person, second person. Feminine is matching to the second person. Feminine and a third and second, they're exactly the same. Right? So you should remember that. And the last 2, they're just 2 remaining, and then you're done with the independent pronoun. Then you know them, and then it's an activity to just make them firm. Okay, so let me delete this row. You're gonna do first person. Oops, what happened? Okay, 1 second. Save. Okay, first person. Now I is in Arabic is ana. Ana is I. And we in Arabic is nahnu. That's we. Ana and nahnu. That's it. These are the 14 pronouns in Arabic language. You know these 14 pronouns, independent ones, you know all the pronouns of Arabic language. So this is feminine. I'll just make it a little different for you so you can visually distinguish. So let me mark it, let's say blue. And this one's are, let's say, different. Okay, so mark it green. Okay. Ana nahnu. Ana nahnu. Huwa huma hum. Hiya huma hunna. Anta antuma antum. Anti antuma antunna. Ana nahnu. So when you say nahnu, don't map it to the singular column. So nahnu is applies to, let me just do that. In fact, move nahnu from here and do it like this. Plural or pair, both of them will have nahnu. Okay, it doesn't apply to singular. So this one is green, and this one is no color. There is no singular, of course, in nahnu. Nahnu is always pair or plural. So use nahnu for both. Okay, so, and oh, I have to move it here. Sorry. Yes, Sohaib.
Nothing. I was just asking, like, ana should be singular, right? And you moved it. Right?
Yes, yes, I just made a typo.
Fahad, is it, Dr. Saab, is it we, since it's both for the pair and the plural, I'm just thinking, is it in Quran it's written like we both or we all? Is
No,
it
it's
ever
just,
used
normally
like
it just
this?
says we. Yes, it is just used as we. So we both is, instead of we both, you would actually say, I mean, we both, for we both, it's also nahnu. Because there's just one pronoun representing the pair and the plural, and it's the context that tells you it effectively is both or many.
Okay.
Just like in English, we is one, and then you can use it for two and multiple. So these ones are for masculine and feminine. Masculine and feminine. Okay. Huwa huma hum, hiya huma hunna, anta antuma antum, anti antuma antuna, ana nahnu. So ana is going to be rafa, singular, masculine, feminine, proper. Going to be what should I say? Rafa. It's going to be dual or 3+, masculine, feminine, proper. Both would apply because it's used for both. Okay, so I'll give you some time to just read through this, inshallah, before moving forward. Huwa huma hum, hiya huma hunna, anta antuma antum, anti antuma antunna, ana nah. Take your time. Okay. So let's run the same drill. So they all masculine, you feminine, they both feminine, we, she, he, you all feminine, you all masculine. You both. They both. He. Oh, he's done, I believe. So, you, masculine, I believe. Okay. All right. So let's see if we can pick them up. They all masculine.
Antum.
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 When do you
Home,
look
sorry,
at ant?
Home.
Home,
Yes.
sorry.
Home.
Home. You, feminine.
Anti.
Auntie.
Anti. Very good. Anti. They both feminine.
Huma.
Huma.
هما
We.
Nahnu.
أنا
Nahnu.
نحن
Nahnu. Very good. Very good. She.
Hiya.
Hiya. Very good. He.
Huwa.
هو
Hua. Okay. You all feminine?
Antunna.
There's nothing even there, buddy. Yeah.
But it hurts. Little plaster.
Okay. You all
Antum.
masculine?
You don't need the
Antum.
plaster, yeah. It's little
Antum.
thing. You can't do anything with it. You know, look, Papa, when I was look, my whole hand was good. You see? You see that? You see that?
Waqas bhai,
And I didn't do it.
Waqas bhai, you can go on mute.
वकास भाई ये
Apologies.
सिर्फ हर बच्चे का मसला है ये वाला
No
सनी क्लास
problem,
लगा
yeah.
दो
That's the fun of family life.
Apologies, sir.
No worries.
No problem at all. Acha, I'm going to do that again. But Sohaib, you are banned from contributing for some few seconds, okay? I know you're cool.
Okay.
All right?
Okay.
Okay. Right. So just tell me as a type, okay? Whoever comes first come, first serve. Okay, just throw it. And Sohaib, please don't contribute for a few seconds.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm thinking about she.
Here.
Yeah.
Yeah, very good. Now I'm thinking about you feminine.
Anti.
Anti.
Anti. Yeah, Anti. Okay. Now I'm thinking about they both.
Antuma.
Huma. Shams bhai?
Huma.
Sorry, yeah.
How
Huma.
can you forget Huma, Shams bhai?
नहीं सर आपने भुला दी आपने भुला दी
Confuse कर दिया बेचारे को.
Okay, so let's do the similar one. So you all.
Antumna. Antuma. Antunna.
Well, sir, you all in feminine or masculine?
I'm not going to tell you.
Antuma.
Antum.
And well, antum, because if you are not going to tell,
Always
then
male.
it's yeah,
Masculine.
antum. Yeah.
Antuma.
Okay. Antum. Okay. What was it in feminine?
Antunna.
This is masculine, right? I intentionally didn't tell you just to see if you can have some interesting. Antum. Okay. So in case of feminine, it's going to be antunna. Okay. Now I'm talking about, let's say, I.
Anna.
Ana.
Anna. Okay, so we're talking about we.
Nahnu.
Nahnu. Okay. Sohaib, you're welcome back to the squad, so you can speak. Okay. He.
Wa.
Wow. They. They masculine.
Huma.
hum,
Hum.
huma,
Hum. Hum.
hum,
Whom. Very good. Okay. They feminine.
Unna.
Unna.
Unna. Okay. I think you got a crux of this. So, Shoaib, because you have scored, I think 37 runs in 6 balls.
Hmm.
So I'm going to ask you to recite the entire chart for us. Please. It's a
Okay.
final over.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Huwa, huma, hum. Hiya, huma, hunna. Anta, antuma, antum. Anti, antuma, antunna. Ana, nahnu.
Fantastic, mashallah. So, Tala, maybe Taranum?
Okay, let's try. Huwa huma hum, hiya huma hunna, anta antuma antum, anti antuma antunna, ana nahnu.
Very good, fantastic.
Mashallah.
Waqas
Fantastic.
bhai, we enjoyed your rhyme as well. So if you
Yes, I
don't mind,
do.
please.
Okay. Who? I've got Abdul Rahman with me, so you gotta be ready. Yeah.
No problem. He can do background effects. That's fine. That's okay.
You have brought chorus with you. You are a professional person.
Huwa huma hum, hiya huma hunna, anta antum anta antuma antum, anti antuma antunna, ana nahnu.
Fantastic.
Subhanallah. Subhanallah.
2 more volunteers and then we are done. Right. So who has the drive to say it out? Nobody? Because I don't want to force anyone. Otherwise, I'll do it.
Well, I can do it. Huwa, huma,
Okay.
hum. Hiya, huma, hunna. Anta, antuma, antum. Anti, antuma, antunna. Ana, nahnu.
Right. Have you been teaching this to somebody, Shamswai?
Not yet, sir.
Okay. Because I have very strong suspicions on you knowing all of that already. Is that
No,
true?
sir.
Is that true? No?
No, sir. No, sir.
Then, mashallah, you're fantastic. So, okay. So, Umar bhai, can I pick you?
जी, of course.
Ji.
हुआ हुमा हुम, हिया हुमा हुन्ना,
Mhm.
anta antuma antum, anti antuma antunna, ana nahnu.
Very good. Excellent. Your homework assignment, of course, is to firm this up. I'll share that with you. And another homework assignment is when you chat on WhatsApp, instead of using you all, they, them, try typing them in your chat. So Fahad, have, Anta, did it.
वैसे ही मना करते हैं फहद भाई
Just
chat ना
try
किया
to, just try to, because when you apply it, when you're thinking in English and you're mapping it, it's a passive learning for you. You don't want to type it, maybe, okay, fine, but just think about it when you're doing that conversation, right? So try to apply it. So next time, and when you come, inshallah, make sure that this is as firm for you as possible. It will take some time to just really get on your fingertips. I'm expecting you to be able to do huwa huma hum, hiya huma hunna, anta antuma antum, anti antum antunna, anana. Right. So that level of comfort you need to reach. Make them on your fingertips.
Huma
It is
gone.
yes, but there are 2 humas.
So
Right.
they both gone. They're both gone. देखें फहद भाई. This is what I meant. This will create confusion.
Right. Chale, so that's what we need to achieve by the next class, inshallah. I'll share this document with you and try your best. And inshallah, let's communicate on WhatsApp as well. I'll try to give you some questions that you can answer to firm this up more passively.
That's a very
Right.
good idea, Fahad bhai. Thank you so much, sir. Yeah.
Before we close, I just want to show one video. It's just a three minutes video, 4 minutes video. I have it on YouTube. You know that in mathematics, especially Uncle, you would know, x is usually considered an unknown.
Oh no.
When
Yep.
you form equations, x is
Yep.
an unknown, right? In even beyond mathematics, you have things like X files, X vector, project X, and things like that, those types of things. The question is, why is X an unknown? Why it's always an X? And that answer I want to give you today. Okay? And it has to do something with Arabic. Right. So that's what I want to show you. What I'll do is I'll share my screen and I'll play a video. I hope you will hear the sound. If you don't, then I will, inshallah, share this video for you to watch offline. I really wanted you to watch it with me so we can have some discussion around if you want. A second. Do you see my screen?
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to play this and please tell me if you can hear it. Can you hear it?
No.
Not yet.
You can't hear it. Okay. Oh my
I
God.
can't see the video.
You can see the video, but you can't hear it, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Why is that the case? Do I need to do something with my Teams?
Yes, because while sharing, you need to include the sound there as well.
Wait a second. Let me just quickly do that. Okay. Include computer sound. Yeah, good one. Thank you, Mustafa. Okay, so you should be able to hear now. Can you hear now?
Yes.
Excellent. Listen to this.
I have the answer to a question that we've all asked. The question is, why is it that the letter X represents the unknown? Now, I know we learned that in math class, but now it's everywhere in the culture. The X Prize, the X Files, Project X, TEDx. Where'd that come from? About 6 years ago, I decided that I would learn Arabic, which turns out to be a supremely logical language. To write a word or a phrase or a sentence in Arabic is like crafting an equation because every part is extremely precise and carries a lot of information. That's one of the reasons so much of what we've come to think of as Western science and mathematics and engineering was really worked out in the first few centuries of the Common Era by the Persians and the Arabs and the Turks. This includes the little system in Arabic called algebra, and algebra roughly translates to the system for reconciling disparate parts. Algebra finally came into English as algebra, one example among many. The Arabic texts containing this mathematical wisdom finally made their way to Europe, which is to say Spain, in the 11th and 12th century. And when they arrived, there was tremendous interest in translating this wisdom into a European language. But there were problems. One problem is there are some sounds in Arabic that just don't make it through a European voice box without lots of practice. Trust me on that one. Also, those very sounds tend not to be represented by the characters that are available in European languages. Here's one of the culprits. This is the letter sheen, and it makes the sound we think of as sh. Sh. It's also the very first letter of the word shay'un, which means something, just like the English word something, some undefined, unknown thing. Now, in Arabic, we can make this definite by adding the definite article al. So this is al-shay'un, the unknown thing. And this is a word that appears throughout early mathematics, such as this 10th century derivation of proofs. The problem for the medieval Spanish scholars who were tasked with translating this material is that the letter sheen and the word shay'un can't be rendered into Spanish because Spanish doesn't have that sh, that sh sound. So by convention, they created a rule in which they borrowed the ck sound, the k sound, from the classical Greek in the form of the letter chi. Later, when this material was translated into a common European language, which is to say Latin, they simply replaced the Greek chi with the Latin x. And once that happened, once this material was in Latin, it formed the basis for mathematics textbooks for almost 600 years. But now we have the answer to our question. Why is it that x is the unknown? X is the unknown because you can't say sh in Spanish. And I thought that was worth sharing.
So I hope you enjoyed.
Very good.
Arabic is a very, very beautiful language, and you may have already felt that it's very precise in many ways. It has to be very accurate. There are, of course, non-precise things in the language, just like any other language. But as you go along with Arabic, you'll see it has such a supreme structure in it. Everything is very accurately calculated to reflect the emotion in the language. So I thought it was worth sharing. I'll share that on the group if you want to spread around and maybe convince other people to learn the language. Sadqa Jariya for you. And inshallah, I'll see you next Sunday. And during that week, WhatsApping and inshallah, learning together.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Jazakallah.
Jazakallah khair.
Allah
Assalamu
Hafiz.
alaikum.
Allah Hafiz.
Allah Hafiz.
Jazakallah khair.